it manages the area in which you can do a perfect side input, back input, front input. So as you increase your controller dead zone, this little area to do perfect inputs to the sides or up and down, it will increase. And then if you decrease that, then you're going to notice that there's no such thing as a perfect side flip, perfect front flip, or perfect back flip. So the more you increase it, the more consistent those inputs are going to be. And so that works for cancels and for stalls, and also to make sure that you also get those side inputs properly. So if you're moving like a helicopter, you want to make sure that you're moving completely flat, or you want to make sure that you're moving completely straight. And so to do that, you just increase it a bit. And the more you do that, the flatter and the more consistent it will get. What you want to do with this controller dead zone is you want to actually decrease it to the point where these things, so stalls, flip cancels, flips, movement, starts to feel just consistent enough. It's not yet consistent, but it's just consistent enough. And you don't have to worry about the failing around the center. We're going to worry about that later. So now that that feels just consistent enough, we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a caution to make sure that we're getting those things consistently. Just making sure that everything's consistent. So say you decrease it to 0.25 or 0.5. Now you're gonna increase your controller dead zone by a little bit. So the lower you go, the less you're going to increase it. Let's say you're in 0.5, you're going to maybe increase it 2. And 0.15, maybe you're going to increase it by like 4, 3, 5 maybe. If you're at like 0.30, you're going to maybe want to increase it by like 5, 4, something like that. And then once you've increased it by that amount, you're going to start to feel like those kinds of things are more and more consistent. Right now, beware, we're not talking about movement and feel in the air, so don't try and go for aerials, don't try and do all that stuff. Just try and make sure that this thing specifically, the direction of the movement, your flips, your stalls are consistent. So now, this is what a lot of people ask me, and why do pro players use a low controller dead zone? The reason why is they don't care about stalls, they don't care about front flip cancels. They are already good enough using diagonal flip cancels, so they don't need these things. They don't mind having a